Can you fill an entire dime book with one box of dimes? Let's find out. All right, what's going on, everybody? Kevin with Freedom Coins here, and we have another album video. I know you guys really like the Buffalo Nickel video, and if you haven't watched it or you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, I'm gonna put that right there. See right there? Right there? All right, that's where we're gonna put that video. So if you guys want to check out me filling a Buffalo Nickel book, click on up there. Secondly, I have 3 boxes of dimes, and then I have a box of $50. We're gonna hunt it all. Today's Tuesday, the day before St. Patrick's Day, and we're not gonna stream tonight. Usually we stream tonight, so that means that since we're not streaming tonight, we gotta make a sweet video for you guys. It's my wife's birthday, so we gotta take the day off. But I have 3 boxes of dimes. Unfortunately though, I think this is the one. Unfortunately, one of these, yeah, this one is all brand new 2021s. I'm not sure if I wanna put this on my eBay store. Yeah. These are all 2021s. There you go. So we have an entire box of 2021s. I don't know if I'm gonna put some of these rolls up for sale on my eBay store. Checking eBay, they're actually selling for about 10 bucks, $8 to $10 a piece. So I might do it, but on the bright side, with this book right here, this book goes to 2022. So even though it's a full box of 2021s, we'll at least be able to fill one of those slots in that book. So it's not a total loss, but we'll put that one aside. We'll just worry about that later. We'll set this down here, and then we're gonna grab one of these. I made sure to then double check both of them just because I was worried that they might all be brand new ones. But luckily, these ones are circulated. So we have circulated dimes here, and we'll have 2 of them. We'll have 2 circulated dime boxes. So we're gonna hunt both boxes of dimes, then we'll hunt the box of halves, fill the album, and just hope for something cool to happen. Real quick before we get into it here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out all the different dated ones and we'll just set them aside, and then at the very end, we'll fill the book. I'm not gonna open a roll, put it in the book, and do all that kind of stuff. So we'll save everything for the very end and then put it in the book. But if I see silver or anything crazy, I will let you know. But speaking of seeing crazy, when I pulled out the top of this box, we have, now where did it go? We have an ender, I can tell you that, there it is. It's not a silver ender, but we have a Canadian dime ender. All right, hopefully there's some cool stuff with this one, but we'll set that aside. Grab into this first roll right here and let the hunt begin. All right, guys, time for a little dime update. This guy fell over here, but I am only about, what is that? 19 rolls into this entire box. Here's what we have so far. So these are all my 2000s, most of the 90s, 80s, 70s, and then the 60s right here. Now, the reason I'm bringing you guys in for an update, and I have these out because I filled up all the 80s. So like this is 89, and then all the way through the 80s. I have all the P and Ds of the 80s complete. So to save you guys some time, I'm gonna grab all of those out, put them all in the book, and I'll let you guys take a look at it. Okay, here are the upper 80s. Just again, I don't have any proofs actually, but at least for the P and D sets, I have them. Now, the 88D, I ended up finding kind of a mint air type deal. Let's see here if you guys can see it. That glare, you can't really see it, but where the D is on that 88, there's a huge chunk. So if you look right underneath Roosevelt's neck, there's a space between the P and his neck. Whereas over here, there's a big chunk of metal. There you go. You can see that a little bit better. Yeah, so I figured, hey, that was pretty cool. So I made sure to put that one in the book. If you guys know anything about that, you know, is it a common error? Is it a rare error? Anything, let me know. Just throw it in the comments. Let me know if I found something cool or if it's just another dime. But I am gonna fill these sections right here, and I'll show you guys those when I'm done. Okay, and here we are. I ended up putting in the 279s right here just because I already had the sleeve off and I had them. But it kind of stinks having 2 rows of empties, but it is what it is. Either way, the 80s are all complete. Most of the 2000s are done right here. I just have a couple singles left. Most of the 90s are done. And actually, most of the 70s are done. I'm missing 1, 2, 3 out of the 70s. So not bad at all. I'm going to keep the hunt going. We should be able to finish it, hopefully by this box. But we do have another one, just in case we can't fill the normal dates in this box. So anyway, I'm going to get back at it. I gave my eyes a rest, so let's get the hunt going. Alrighty, everybody, time for another update. As you can kind of see here, 2000s page is up, but just because it has the 99s right there. This whole row, that's I guess 2000s, but this whole part right here is all the 90s. So I ended up getting all the 90s finished now. So I am going to put these in here, and then I will put the rest of the 90s on this page, and then I'll bring them in and kind of show you guys kind of what the dimes look like. Alrighty, and here you guys go. We got the 90s done. That is right, the 90s are done, and those two loners right up there. Again, it is so sad to see 2 rows. It feels like I'm playing Connect 4 here. But guys, we are good to go. Sorry for that noise in the background. We got Birdie over here hammering down on a bone right now. So pay no mind to her, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on hunting. We have the 80s and 90s done, and I'm almost done with the 2000s. I need the 2000, what is this? 2012P, I think it is. 2012, 2010, and 2009P, and then the 2000s are done. The 70s are looking good. All I need for the 70s is, I think this is 79D. 78. So I need a 78D, and then I need a 73P and a 70P. And then the 70s will be done. So 3 dimes left for the 70s, and then I have one of each of the non-silver 60s. So we're getting there, guys. We are getting there, and we're about halfway through this box only. So far, I'd say it's pretty darn good. Well, that's going to do it with our first box. I almost got the entire book filled. All these are all doubles, so we're good. These are the only 3 that I didn't get. I needed a 2009 out of Denver, and then I needed a 69 out of Philly and a 68 out of Philly. So I almost filled the entire clad box, well, book, I guess, with 1 box. Now, we can't count the proofs because proofs are pretty tough to find, but either way, let's put these all in the book, and then I gotta take some time. My eyes are killing me. So I'm gonna take some time before I hunt this one, so I might have to be posting this video on Wednesday, but anyway, let's get these in a book. Okay, so here's what we got from 1 box. Obviously, we didn't find any silver in this 1 box, but we got everything except for the 69 out of Philly and the 68 out of Philly. But then here's all our 70s. This one is the worst dime in the entire book, right here. But we filled a spot, and that's all that matters. And then here's the rest of the 70s. Here's my 80s. Good to go. These are actually, there's some pretty good dimes in here. I'm not going to lie. There's some good ones. There we go. Then we'll flip this. And then back to the top of the 2000s here. You guys already seen all these, so we'll go real quick. But that's the one. 2009D. That's the one that we can't get right now. But then here we are with the rest of the 2000s. And then I didn't break into that 2021 box yet. But since it's a brand new box, there's about 100% chance that these are all out of Denver, since that's the closest mint to me. But I don't think we'll get any Phillies out of this box. But anyway, guys, we have one more box to hunt. Today is Tuesday. I'm filming this, but I think I'm going to have to save that one. Like I said, it's my wife's birthday today. So you guys will probably be seeing this on Wednesday. Anyway, guys, that's what's going to do it for now. I'm going to get into this box and then try and find that 2009 or any silver. All right, you know what, guys? I'm about 7 rolls into this box, and we did find one of our last 3 dimes, the 1968 plain out of Philly. So that will go right there. So now all we need is the 69 out of Philly and the 2009D. 2009D and the 69 out of Philly are the only 2 dimes we need. But My eyes are getting tired of looking at dimes, so I'm gonna set this right on top. I'm gonna move this box over with this one right here, and then I'm gonna open some half dollars, give my eyes a break, look at something about 10 times the size, and see if we find any silver in here. Well, no silver. Back to dimes. Okay guys, we are back at it, still trying to find our last time. Last time you guys saw I had that one, the 1968. I put that in the book, so that is here in the book right now, that 1968 right there. So we're looking for the 69 and the 2009. But got this open and we have a pretty smooth edge here. It looks like a foreign coin though, but we'll still look at it together and see if it's silver. And it's going to be. Okay. So it's going to be a 1952. So 52 out of Denver. So guys, that is going to fill a spot in our book right there. So we will put that in our book and then we will get back after the hunt. Just open the roll with that Canadian die and ender, and it is going to be a 2009. Well, unfortunately, it's the 2009 we're looking for, but it's not from the United States. Set that aside, and we'll start going through these rolls, trying to find those last two dimes for our book. Well, guys, we are on our very last roll. As you can see here, it's been an adventure trying to find those. But our last roll of the box is going to give us some luck down here. Who would have thought our very last roll, 1962, no mint mark. So a 62 out of Philly. So that's kind of surprising. We didn't find a 69 or a 09 that we needed, but we found a 62 out of Philly right here. So I'm going to add this to the book right there, and then I'll bring it back in for the recap. So for the recap, guys, can you fill an entire book, the clad ones, with one box of dimes? The answer to that question for me was basically, we filled the entire book. Everything that we have in here, except for 2 dimes, came from one box. So in reality, yeah, obviously the proofs are going to be hard to find, and the silvers are going to be hard to find. But as far as the clad goes, you can basically fill an entire book with just one box of dimes. So I would definitely recommend it. That way you only have to go through one box to fill a book and you'll be happy with it. So highly recommended. Definitely go out and get yourself a book, get yourself a box of dimes, and fill it. I mean, it was fun. It was worth it. So with that being said, guys, thanks for the view. Make sure to drop a thumbs up. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't. I love seeing new faces here around the channel. With that being said, though, guys, stay free, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next one.